Hello, friends. I am Dr. Niaz Ahmed, and you are watching Gen Next Edu Learners channel. So, we are going to start a new topic today. So, let's begin with the topic. So, our topic for today is objectives of educational management. We have already seen the concept of educational management. If you haven't seen this topic, then go to my channel, and there is a video on this concept of educational management. So, we have already seen this topic. Today, we are going to see objectives of educational management. So, objectives of educational management. So, the basic thing in the objectives of educational management is what we are going to achieve by managing education at institution level. So, there are some objectives that we are going to attain with the help of educational management. So, the first objective is to provide good or quality education. So, by providing good and quality education is the main objective of educational management. What is quality education then? So this quality education doesn't mean that education we are providing at a very high cost, as it is noticed in some of the privately managed institution, but it means that we are providing right kind of education for right type, from the right type of teachers within the reasonable cost. So if we are providing the right kind of education with the help of right kind of teachers in a reasonable cost, that will be the quality education. So every institution should have the objective of providing good or quality education. So this will be the main objective of educational management. Okay, next objective is to expand the horizon of good or quality education. So just we have aimed that we are going to provide quality education or good education. So the second objective will be to expand the horizon of good and quality education. So we have to just expand the horizon, means we are going to provide this quality education to as many students as possible. We can provide at this at the institutional level by just opening the new sections, by recruiting additional teachers, and by providing additional facilities to the schools. So with the help of this we can just expand the horizon of good and quality education. So if we are providing good and quality education, so we are not going to just squeeze ourselves to that much students only, but what we have to do, we have to just maximize this quality education so that maximum student can benefit with this quality or good education. So for that we can open a new section for the school, we can open a new course for the school. Okay, we can recruit some teachers, good quality teachers. So basically what we are here, we are going to expand the horizon of good or quality education. Okay, next objective is to inculcate professional ethics and work for professional development. Okay, so this is the main objective of educational management, is to inculcate professional ethics and work for professional development. So there are teachers who are working for the institution, there are non-teaching staffs who are working for the institution. So what is the main objective of educational management is to develop the professional ethics and professional development of teachers. And how the educational management can do this? So the educational management can provide facilities, he can just give freedom and incentives to the outstanding teachers. The management can devise and try out innovative ideas on instructions, and developing among teachers a desire for hard work, dedication, and commitment for their job. So, through this way, the educational management can inculcate professional ethics, and the management can work for professional development of teachers by sending them the seminars, the workshops, the conferences, so that they can innovate their ideas. Okay, next objective is to develop high group morale and harmony among the teachers. So this is a important objective of educational management. So educational management should aim to develop high group morale and harmony among the teachers, because the management will no longer depends on divide and rule policy. So the essence of good management lies in pulling together all the talents and resources and integrate them into a unified whole for the purpose of accomplishing the predetermined objectives. Okay, so this is the main objective of educational management, is to develop high group morale and harmony among the teachers, because now the policy of divide and rule will not work for the institution to grow. And it is research that when the employees work in a team in a harmony, then we can just achieve or accomplish the predetermined objectives. So here the education management has to work for developing high group morale and harmony among the teachers. Let's go to the next objective. So the next objective is to maximize or ensure maximum utilization of resources. So this is a very basic objective of educational management, to ensure maximum utilization of resources. So here educational management should also ensure optimum utilization of human resources, material resources, as well as financial resources. And these all resources should be directed towards the attainment of stated objective, which is determined beforehand, so that the institution can work effectively and efficiently. So here all the resources should be utilized at optimum level, so that an objective can be achieved with the help of these resources. So the objective is to ensure maximum utilization of resources is very important for the institution. So the next objective of educational management is to improve linkage with the community. So no institution can work in isolation without linking themselves with the community. So here this is a very important objective for educational management, is to improve linkage with the community. So one of the main important objective of educational management, here they have to maintain and improve the relationship with the community and seek community support and cooperation in just functioning of the institution. So if the institution wants the qualitative expansion and as well as the qualitative improvement and quantitative expansion also, so they require to improve the linkage with the community. Okay, so if the institution want to expand the horizon of good and quality education, they have to seek the community support, and for that they require linkage with the community for quantitative expansion as well as qualitative improvement of education in the institution. So let's see, the next objective of education management is to democratize administration. This is a very important objective, that the administrator should democratize the administration. So this is very important objective. Here the management has to provide democratic administration. Here the academic climate should be healthy, as well as the social culture should be congenial for improvement in the institution. And this can be done by just providing the democratic climate in the institution, by providing the democratic administration in the institution. So this should be the main objective of educational management, to democratize administration, where the rules and responsibilities should be distributed among the staff. Okay, the next objective of educational management is to maintain goodwill of the institution. So to maintain goodwill of the institution is very important objective of educational management, because the institution is nowadays facing a great competition in the community, in the uh, society. Okay, so they have to maintain goodwill, then only they can survive. So this is the era of competition, and you can see there is a knowledge explosion as well as technological advancement in the society. So the main objective of educational management is to ready themselves to cope with these advancement, to compete and maintain the goodwill of the institution. If they are been able to just cope up with this advancement, then they will be able to compete in the society, and they can maintain their goodwill of, of the institution. So this is the very important objective of educational management, is to maintain goodwill of the institution. The next objective of educational management is to decentralize the work. So the management has to decentralize the work. So here The work should be decentralized among the staff members. Okay. And why the management has to decentralize the work? Because this will help in smooth functioning of the institution. Okay. The work is decentralized according to the capabilities and capacities of the members. So no member of the institution can perform all the work effectively. Some members are expertise in some work, so we have to just first analyze the capabilities and capacities of each members of the institution, and then we have to just decentralize the work according to their capacities and capabilities. And if they perform the task, then that will be very accurate task, and it will help in growth and development of the institution. So the next objective of educational management is to avoid duplication of work. So avoid duplication of work, because here the educational management allots specific tasks to the members, and in the institution the work is divided in different activities and portfolios allotted to the staff, you can see. And the head of the institution coordinates the complete work of the institution. So if this is happening, then there will be no duplication of work. So this will help in avoiding duplication of work, because each member have specified task and he's going to perform that particular task only. No other member is going to perform that task. Okay. So this will avoid duplication of work. Suppose if there is no educational management, then nobody knows what to do, and sometime there will be a duplication of work and confusion will be there. So this educational management, the main objective of educational management is to avoid duplication of work. The next objective of educational management is to achieve the objective of education. So to achieve the educational objectives, so this educational objectives is given by the nation. So the educational management helps to give direction to these educational objectives of the nation. So the institution plans all its activity to fulfill the education needs of the country. So all the things which is there in the institution, what is happening in the institution is basically to achieve the educational objectives given by the nation. So you can see all the objectives, all the works, all the activities will be directed towards achieving these educational objectives of the nation. The next objective of educational management, and basically the last objective of educational management, is to provide job efficiency and job satisfaction of the employees. So to provide job efficiency and job satisfaction of the employees, educational management always provide the climate which help in for the increasing performance of the staff. So the educational management should provide the climate which will help the staff to just increase their performance. Okay. So this will help in improving their efficiency. So the institution should always ensure the job satisfaction by giving the staff members proper facilities and redressing their grievances. So if the staff is having any grievance, so the management should just redress that grievance immediately and provide job satisfaction. So this is a very important objective of educational management, is to provide job efficiency and job satisfaction to the employees who are working in the institution. So thank you very much. Hope you have understood the topic. And if you just like the video, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel and click the bell icon for notification of new videos. Thank you very much.